Oh, holy. What the hell? A purple, holy.
Are you serious? Go fuck yourself. I mean, good work, man. That's awesome. Blessings and increase upon you, sir.
Spin theory confirmed. Let's see what Iceman can do. So we're going to do a little bit of a T4 breakdown. So level 7, 50% damage to primary and adjacent. That's not a lot. There's a case for upgrading this team's basics because they all get called for a decent amount of assists, but it's not a big improvement. He doesn't do a ton of damage. This is very standard, so this is a 2-star. You do not need to do this upgrade. Definitely not with any priority. So looking at the level 7, it's just 50% more damage to the primary attack, the primary target, and that's it. That's not a lot. That's literally a worse value than the basic. And yeah, it's a very standard upgrade. So that's a 2-star. It's like a low 2-star. All right, so this one's a bit of an interesting one. An extra 60% damage to everyone on an AoE is not bad, but it's not great. That alone is pretty standard. The only thing that elevates this beyond the 60% damage to all targets is every time he uses it, he gets an extra 10% of his max health as barrier. So in a sense, if he's not filling his barrier any other way, he's essentially gaining 10% max health when using this ability, because he just has an extra 10% of his max health that they have to cut through. And he has good armor because he's Iceman. So this upgrade is pretty strong. I can't call it a 4-star. I have to give this a 3-star because I don't think it's necessary, but it is quite strong, both for doing a moderate amount of damage, nothing impressive on the damage front, but it's still an attack that hits all enemies. And yeah, it gives him pretty much 10% more functional max health as long as he's not getting barrier from other sources, which, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he gets barrier from anywhere else. He should be gaining barrier steadily anyway, anytime an enemy is getting slowed. So a good amount of the time, this barrier is not going to help him, as he'll already have some barrier in his barrier bar. So yeah, this again, it is a slightly above average upgrade. I believe it's a low 3-star, but you do not urgently need this. So he's going to get 30% more piercing on enemy turn, and assuming that he can keep slows down on people, that is going to be constant. So that's basically just an extra 30% on what you can look at as an AoE. If we assume everyone is slowed, then it's just hitting all enemies unless they dodge it or something. So it's the same as 30% on AoE. Reducing armor by 10% for enemies with slow. That's very significant. Reducing damage by 10% for enemies with slow is also very significant. These are the main things that he's doing, and these things that he's doing are helping his entire team. Another way to look at it is if you assume that the enemies are going to be slowed most of the time, most of the enemies most of the time, then this is essentially shifting the balance of stats by giving his entire team 10% armor and 10% damage, if you want to look at it that way. And that's a significant amount of stats. So this is definitely worth the T4. This is the only T4 that I consider essential, but this one is a big deal. So we'll be doing it. All right, so we're going to be testing a new hybrid team in Raid. The idea being that Ebony Maw will put some offense down on the opponents and defense up on his team, while Iceman can do a team-wide slow. And then the following turn, you'll have Ebony Maw doing a 2-turn team-wide slow. So there should be really good, pretty much perma-slow coverage on the enemy team. And the idea here is that the Iceman passive will be proccing constantly, and every time it gets a crit, it will be feeding speed to X Factor. So let's see how it goes. Oh, there was a crit right there. So right off the bat, the
Autobots,
X Factor
wail out.
ready to go. We'll drop that AoE, get some more crits here. We'll get the Thanos taunt started, and then
ladies and gentlemen, if you are not already following Khasino on Twitch TV What are you doing with your life, mate? He's got some proper right Strike Force content.
Oh, there's another crit. So we have fed X Factor a good amount of speed. X Factor ready to go again. Alright, we didn't need to take him out. There's another crit on the Iceman passive. So X Factor are literally lapping people that haven't taken their first turn yet.
Don't you say he left. Come on!
Alright, some more crits going out. Alright, that one wasn't a crit, so they do take some damage there. But this worked out really well with the turn meter of the people that just dropped down. They're all pretty low. And then there's a crit there, so that's nice. I think we'll save that. Let's see if we can take him out. Okay, good. But yeah, so that's going to work out in terms of offense down, and then we'll get a slow on everyone while they're really low on speed bar. So we'll refresh this taunt, and then we will go after Mystique here a bit. There's some more crits. We'll drop another AoE, and then we'll drop another AoE. But these slows are giving us just a ton of control. So yep, that's fine. Let's see if we can take out Carnage here. That's a guaranteed crit. Nice. Iceman ready to go again. We'll get another giant clump of slows here. And X Factor just being fed tons of turns. All right, Thanos is going to take a quick hit, but with, oh, unfortunately, my lowly Iceman does go down, but we were just about to be able to save him. And that would have been on Ebony's next turn. It would have been just fine. And also the enemies would have had reduced damage while Iceman was on the field, but it is what it is. I'm going to say that the concept is a pass. That one would be tough, but not unwinnable. All right. All right, opening up with heal block is not great. Not digging that offense down on her either. Oh man, Storm took so much damage there. And she's heal blocked, so she's just in some trouble. Yeah, he's heal blocked too. So, at least he cleared the debuffs from himself and he passed out a heal to some of them. But yeah, we're really gonna need this slow to stick. People are in bad shape already. So, at least we got him some barrier. Alright, he picked interesting targets. Abel can use his basic and get a lot of that speed back. Unfortunately, I think we have to hit Ghost Rider because that Ghost Rider retaliating for us killing anyone else would be real bad. Yeah, that's already a pretty big gain, but we're trying to shrug off these heal blocks. So now we can use a charged up cable special and that will rewind some people, so that's good. The speed control that you're getting from Iceman with all the slows might make a big difference here. If that flips too much on Storm, she's in a lot of trouble, and it did. Wow, she barely survived. So she may not see another turn, so since I'm assuming this is going to be it for her, let's try to get some slows and stuns out. That should at least help Iceman. And we got a beast assist. But people are very low. They're clinging to life, but let's give them some regen. Let's give them some speed. Beast is definitely helping out there. Oh, and we can stun Ghost Rider, so we can avoid the Ghost Rider ult. So let's do that. And we did get a stun on Vision already. And then we can offense down. I think this will help quite a bit. I think they're about to make a crazy comeback. And this is just a taste of the types of crazy comebacks this team will be able to make. And Jubilee is going to completely change the way this team performs. But just as it is, the fact that they were able to survive from the brink here, this is what they're going to look like in Raid to some degree, except they're going to bounce back from being low a lot faster. But all right, we got a blind on Iceman. But Storm is ready to go. She still has her charges thanks to Beast, so this is an offense up Storm ult. And she's gonna die to Ghost Rider because he didn't die. but we will avenge her. Just give it a second, and here we go. I'm honestly surprised that they won that.